Let's take a step back and recap the entire machine learning workflow, the big picture of how everything fits together. We begin by defining our objective. What exactly do we want the model to predict or learn? For example, predicting customer churn, classifying images, or forecasting sales. Next, we move to data gathering, where we collect data from multiple sources, databases, files, sensors, or the web. This becomes the raw material for our learning process. Then comes the most critical stage, data preparation and pre-processing, the heart of everything we've been studying in this lecture. Here, we clean the data, handle missing values, encode categories, remove redundancy, and scale our features. Only once our data is ready do we move forward. After that, we enter the training or learning phase. This is where the machine learning algorithm takes in the prepared training data and starts finding patterns or relationships. Once the model is trained, we use testing data to evaluate its performance. This is called the prediction phase, where we see how well the model performs on unseen data. Finally, once the model performs well, we deploy it, meaning we put it into real-world use. It receives new incoming data, makes predictions, and continuously gets evaluated for accuracy and improvement. So, to summarize, 1. Define the problem. 2. Gather data. 3. Prepare and pre-process it. 4. Train and test your model. 5. Evaluate and deploy. This is the complete machine learning lifecycle. Let's look at what data preparation in machine learning is. Before building any machine learning model, we need to start with data. But raw data doesn't come ready to use. It usually comes from different sources, databases, text files, PDFs, audio recordings, images, or even web APIs. Our first step is to gather and merge all this data into a single collection called raw data. However, this raw data can be inconsistent, incomplete, or redundant. That's why we go through a process called data preparation, which is made up of two main stages: data preprocessing and feature engineering. In data preprocessing, we clean and fix our data. This includes handling missing values, cleaning errors and duplicates, encoding categorical variables, and checking for multicollinearity, where two or more features tell the same story. Then comes feature engineering, where we improve the data's usefulness for the model. Here we perform tasks like scaling features so they have similar ranges, selecting the most important ones, extracting new features from existing data, and filtering or adding features that improve performance. In short, data preparation transforms messy raw data into structured, meaningful information that can be fed into a machine learning model. As the green box reminds us, in almost all cases, raw data needs to be changed before it can be modeled. So remember, the quality of your model directly depends on the quality of your data preparation. And that brings us to the end of this lecture on data preparation and model evaluation. We've seen how data preparation forms the foundation of every successful machine learning project, from gathering data, cleaning it, handling missing values, encoding features, scaling, and finally evaluating model performance. Remember, even the most advanced algorithm can't perform well if the data behind it is messy or inconsistent. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into data preprocessing, the detailed hands-on part of cleaning and transforming data before it ever reaches the model. We'll look at practical techniques like handling missing values, encoding categorical variables, and dealing with outliers. So if you found this lecture helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part of the series. I'll see you in the next video, where we start getting our hands dirty with real data preprocessing.